Online. Okay. Great. There we go.
All right.
Okay. So.
Honestly.
What we were talking about again?
What?
What were we talking about again before the stream just fucking died? Oh yeah, we
You
were
were
talking
kinda
about
so-
yeah, we're talking about how you
Yes.
people said that I should be concerned and confused, even though
Yes.
I was doing the voices of a female character, so it kind of makes sense that people would I'm behind the screen, so they can't see me. But yeah, it's just I was kind of proud of that. So, anything that you've lately guys been doing as a passion, like a hobby?
Anything that we've been doing?
Yep.
Oh, I mean, I've been working on the slug cat that people have barely been noticing. I got the drawing from a friend.
So you're being slug-catting around.
They just like it.
Skags. That's awful.
This is gonna be a weird one, but I've been watching a lot of anime recently, so
I mean,
because there's a lot of them.
Oh, you've been watching new anime.
A lot of good new ones that I've been watching have come out recently. Yes. So they're still releasing the episodes of them. So
Oh God! I remember when I had to do that. When I had to wait a week to watch the next episode. Oh my God!
Bruh,
Find our
right
next
now,
episode in.
Back in my day.
Also, they released a new episode of the new Horizon anime for the new Pokemon.
Oh my God!
one.
I have to watch it. Thank you for telling me.
Any of that stuff?
I'm just gonna say this: we actually get to see a little bit. We've actually gotten to see a little bit of the turtle, the
Terrapagos?
second
Terrapagos.
Terrapagos. We've gotten to see a little bit of that in the anime already.
There's a bunch of Pokemon that have been introduced in the anime before they were introduced in the game.
Yeah, apparently they have a habit of introducing Pokemon using the anime.
It's funny because
while they're waiting.
Terrapagos is from the same gen. Usually it's like Pokemon from the
The
next
second wave of the
This was so much more prevalent in, I'm pretty sure, Gen 3 and Gen 4.
Actually, it was also in Gen 5 too when Ash was returning home through the islands or whatever.
Oh God. I haven't watched the actual anime in so fucking long.
Because they introduced Noivern, Go-Goat,
right.
Helioptile.
Oh right, the girl from Kalos. People like
the Alexia's or whatever her name is.
This is so sad. Alexa played Despacito.
Bro, you better shut up.
I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
Gosh.
Oh, the memes.
But she had a Go-Goat because her Go-Goat is one of her mons that she uses to carry a lot of her reporter stuff info in.
Have you seen Go-Goat? It's a unit. Big man.
We all love Go-Goat here.
Okay, good.
The one of the Pokemon that should be dual typed that is not.
If you dislike Go-Goat, then you should be Go-Gone. Now!
If you like Go-Goat, you're Go-Goated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Meep also brings up a good point. Ho-Oh literally appears in the first episode.
I was about to say, what about Ho-Oh? That's literally the poster child of its early introductions.
I said that it was much more common. And I think Gen 2, Gen 3, and Gen 4. Because in literally the second movie, let me remind you, second movie, Luigia.
Is that how you just call Lugia?
No, it's Lugia.
Luigia?
It's a Have you all never seen
Concern.
It's a me Luigia, and it's just Lugia with Luigi's face on it?
Oh
no, but I don't want to.
I only seen the baby Lugia.
Cursed. I can already picture it now, and I want to stop picturing it.
Okay, I'll have to look it up. Oh my God, am I really the? Please tell me I'm not the oldest one here. How old are you three? Pretty sure Kane's like a year younger than I am. Please tell me I'm not the oldest one here.
How old are you?
23, 22, going to be 23 this December.
Yeah, I'm turning 21 this year. Andy's 26.
Okay, and
25.
Okay, and is older than me. Thank fuck.
Oh no, that
He's
makes
not
me
the only one.
concerned.
He's not the
I
only
think
one, Jimmy.
I was just like, please don't tell me I'm the oldest one here. I don't want to sound
I
like a
think
fucking
Bolt
boomer.
and I are almost the same age. I
Wait,
think.
Bolt's also 25?
No, not the same age. Not by a long shot.
Wait, no, Bolt, aren't you like younger than me by a good bit?
No. If you
Wait.
have yet to turn
How old
23,
are
then
you?
I'm older.
Okay, then how old are you?
Well, the only thing that I'm gonna say is I'm at the earlier half of the year, and much like you, I'm also 0-0 at the end.
Oh, okay. So you might say, okay, so you're 23, but you're from the 2000, but you're from an earlier point of the 2000s. So
Yeah,
you're months.
I am a
older than me.
2000s person.
Okay, so you are a 2000s baby. Okay,
Jeez, so I'm the oldest one here.
yeah, boomer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, are you a Gen Z or a millennial?
Apparently.
Probably Gen Z because
If
Gen Z
you're
is
born after
1997.
2000, you're unfortunately stuck with this Gen Z
No,
people.
Kane.
I see. Okay, so we didn't have Gen Z until they
1997.
actually. Yeah, that's the problem is because I fall between Gen Z and millennials, so I'm basically either or, because I fall right in between.
Okay,
So that means I
found
don't
them.
have to be stuck with the Gen Z idiots.
I found the
Yes.
images. Haha.
Oh God, he's
Hold
gonna
on.
share them on Discord. Let me pull up the Roomba of Thought.
Yes, I have two images.
Oh no.
I have two images to share.
I know. I'm gonna take a
I
look.
feel for my sanity.
Because when I was born, I was technically a millennial still because they hadn't cut the cap of like the
Yeah, Gen Z
Oh
millennials.
no.
Like
No,
the-
Jimmy, no.
No. Oh, we get used to
No.
no.
Everyone's just like, no, with such guttural fucking hatred.
That is cursed beyond belief.
It's amazing.
My eyes need bleach.
Andy, are you with me on this
Shoot
one?
it.
That is cursed.
Kill it.
Yes.
Get rid of it.
Burn it!
Shoot it down.
It lives in the ocean.
Oh my god.
Jimmy having the time of his life.
Oh.
I love the Glaceon shooting a pistol like it's a fucking machine gun.
It's just a fully
Yes.
automatic
Yeah, it's a
pistol.
gift I stole from someone.
No, you know what, Andy, it's just a fully automatic pistol. No, no full auto in buildings. This is the full auto, bro. No, this is. Damn, bro.
Oh, Meep wants to see Luigi on stream.
Damn it.
Okay.
There's bugs in my coffee.
Okay.
Fuck.
Ah, that's annoying.
Fucking bad.
And also,
That's very
disgusting.
Disgusting.
I have to get more beer. I'm happy I didn't kill what was left in the pot. There's still some out there. I'll be right back.
How did a fly land in it?
A bunch of gnats landed in it.
Ew.
Yeah, tiny baby flies. Anyway, I'll be right back.
No.
Sad.
No.
Sadness. I'm
That's
gonna
not
put.
good.
I'm gonna put it on the stream, so everyone can behold the funny.
And see the cursed thing that is Luigi, yeah.
It is so much.
Yeah.
It is so funny. I am sorry, but it is. It is.
Luigi is so cursed.
Oh my god. You can see part of it peeking. There it is.
It is
Behold,
cursed.
Luigi. It's a me, Luigi.
No.
Oh, bless the person that came up with this. Also, I want everyone to, since I don't think anyone noticed, my tails. Everyone that is looking on the stream, look at my tails.
They're blue tipped.
No. Take a good look at my model. Take
He
a
has
good
a
look
gun.
around my. Yeah.
Oh, I
There's-
didn't see that.
I
I thought
fucking-
that was just part of the background.
Fucking trapped, bro. Fucking trapped.
Meanwhile, I'm just holding a die, and whenever I'm not speaking, I'm pondering said die.
It's a tiny box. But yeah, I have a Glock with a
Meanwhile,
drone
I'm
mag
just
on-
looking at Jimmy's crotch.
Yes.
It's a good thing that I'm facing the other way at that point. If he
You're looking-
decides
no,
to,
you're
bet
looking
me
s-
again.
While you're talking, you're looking straight at my butt. Kick W.
No.
Yes. Take a good look at the direction you're looking at when you're talking. Like the eyesight is directly to my tails and my butt.
Again, only when I speak. Otherwise, I'm pondering the die.
Yes. It's either look at a cube or look at an ass.
Maeve,
this-
could you do me a solid?
Oh, this is what a game that they should make.
Oh,
Basically, like a Pokemon-style Mario Party.
that would be funny. But that's never gonna
Yes,
happen.
it has to be done, a Pokemon style Mario Party. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet.
I'm not. I mean, technically, Mario. Pokemon Coliseum and Coliseum 2 had Pokemon themed minigames. But, like, Pokemon specific.
No, but like I mean like a newer
Yeah.
kind of like game for Pokemon.
Yeah.
Man, I miss Pokemon Battle Revolution. God, do I have. Boy, do I have a story about that game. Can I? Okay, so, have you two played Pokemon Battle Revolution?
I played it when it first came out, but I don't remember much about it.
Bolt? Also, Bolt! That was Meep's idea to put it on the Roomba, not me!
I was referring to something else that you were talking about earlier.
What exactly?
I am pondering my die as I speak.
Ah,
Or whether I'm not speaking, and doing something else that you said. Thank you.
kick W.
You did it to yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself, Jimmy. Good.
No, I'm spraying you. Kick W. Stop looking at
No.
my ass, you pervert.
You're the one who mentions it.
Anyway, so back my day, like a few years back, a friend of mine lent me their copy of Pokemon Battle Revolution, and I really liked that game. I still really like that game, but eventually I had to give it back, and I was looking for that game for a good while, and by a good while I mean years, probably a decade. In 2021. Yeah, in 2021, no, actually 2020, it was September 2020, me and some people from class decided to hang out, and we went to Valencia, capital, and we went into a cash converter, which is basically just a hand-me-down shop, a thrift shop, and I was looking at the video game section, and guess what I find? But I fully completed...
I'm back.
Hello, welcome back. I'm telling the story of how I found Pokemon Battle Revolution and bought it. I was at a cash converter, and I find a copy of Pokemon Battle Revolution for 15 euros. And I'm like, I've been looking for this game for years. I found it. Holy shit. And I'm pondering about it.
Oh my god!
And like, I look at the disc, and it's like, it's kind of scratched, so like, it might not work. But I'm like, I am just going to give it a gamble, and I bought it. And because one of the two people had a Wii in the house, I slid it in, and it worked. And I was like, yeah, baby. And that's how I ended up.
That's a lot, Michael Rosen.
And that's how I ended up
Jimmy, please.
with an extra 800 hours in another copy of Pokemon Platinum, because I spent a lot of time before I could, play with it, because my Wii doesn't read discs anymore. Sadness. I was preparing in Pokemon Platinum a whole bunch of teams. Bolt can tell you he made a team.
Jimmy, please. Take down the picture in the top right.
No, it was an order from chat.
I don't want it. Please. Stop.
I know exactly which picture he's talking about, and I'm not even looking at the screen.
I'll hide it.
Please take
For
it
now.
down.
I'll hide it for now. But yeah, I basically that's
Thank
how
you.
I ended up playing for a combined total of 1,600 hours in Pokemon Platinum because I spent an extra 800 preparing Pokemons for teams for fucking Pokemon Battle Revolution. Bolt can, like I said, Bolt was part of this because I was talking to him at the time and it was like, hey, I got this game, but I want to make teams for it, and he's like, okay, and he gave me a team. Which included Licky for some reason.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to comment on Super, but you were going on rants, so I kind of just didn't.
I mean, go ahead now.
I miss the charms. The amulets and the little gems that you could get. I
Chimeras.
miss those. Yes, those. I miss them. I liked them.
Agreed.
Yeah.
They did not put them in the remastered, even though they put megas in the remastered.
Good!
Yeah.
What do you
But
mean
the Am-
good? Those things were really nice to have.
I feel like the
was
Ameras
so
added that one bit of
annoying.
randomness that was really missing from the game. Bite me.
Emiras were like, I don't.
They
Emiras-
made battles more manageable.
Emiras are okay. I'll say that. They're okay. Because they were
Me-
useful, but at the same time, like, they were so annoying. Like,
Me and Bo will die on this hill.
like, just having equipable would have been enough. Oh, guess what? Equipables are enough. If you're having problems, get good.
Me and Bolt will die on this hill.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
you two are together. I've been in this hill alone for a long fucking time with both things. So, just saying. Ah,
I have no idea if you guys can hear me popping everything.
I'm gonna take it quick.
No.
I'm gonna go quickly to the bathroom. You three, talk about whatever the fuck you want.
I can
No.
hear
But,
you
you know,
popping every
Don't
bone,
swear, you fucking.
by the way.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. I didn't know if my mic was picking
I
it
know
up.
that I couldn't.
It's very subtle, but when everyone gets quiet, that's the only thing I could hear.
Yeah, only then. So really, we do a good job of masking. But
Good.
fucking Mystery Dungeon, because why not? Make it a topic for now.
Hot.
Even with nostalgia in mind, I still would argue that the first game's story, compared to all of them, is, in my opinion at the very least, the weakest one. There's not too many memorable things going on, and the only thing that really sticks to me is the fugitive arc.
Yeah, I don't
To be
really
honest-
remember with much of the first Mystery Dungeon.
Then the first Mystery Dungeon and the remake are probably going to be the main topic while Jimmy is gone, because of me
Yeah.
and Bo having the remake.
Yeah.
Which,
second
to be
game-
honest, I'm happy that the remake didn't add a bunch of random shit to the story.
Yeah. Outside of cutscenes, which really tell the story better, that just makes the game just that much more, like, it makes it better, it makes it a little bit stick better,
Yeah.
but
Also, I approve of the post game. You can get statues to unlock Sinnoh Pokemon and evolutions.
yeah.
Like, you can unlock Riolu and Lucario, the fabled legendary warrior.
I would argue the second games, I have no quarrels with everyone who says it's the best game. It would be a little bit false, or maybe a hot take to say it's overrated, but even then, I cannot deny the fact that the story is amazing, the characters are memorable. It was basically a good step up from the first game. No question.
I have tried Explorers of Darkness, Red Rescue Team, Super,
Play Sky.
and the DX one.
Play Explorers or Sky. That's better than Darkness. It's the same story, sure, but it's better.
I mean, I could use an emulator, but I own a physical copy of Darkness.
But Sky's better.
I'm not denying that. I'm just saying that I hardly even bother with Darkness.
I will also agree with Jimmy regarding Gates that it's not as bad as it's made out to be. I genuinely think it's a good game. The story is really solid. Paradise, in agreement to Jimmy, I think it's something that really should have been explored more, because it's really interesting to see how players just want to build their own thing and how destined your partner would be on it. The fourth wall breaks here and there are also fun, and the fact that they also interacted with the world with the alternate reality with magna gates that you had to scan a circle surface for a dungeon. I think that was also really interesting. And the fact that that's so far the first and only game that actually had multiplayer and DLC. Yes, it actually had DLC.
Neat.
And I have all of them.
Oh.
But yeah, my only gripe with Gates is the unchangeable slow text speed and the general slow pacing of the game. Don't get me wrong, it works, but my god, if you have a monster house or a room full of enemy Pokemon and one of them uses that altering move that changes how, like buffs, like agility or something like that, you're sitting there for a few seconds or almost a minute just waiting for stats to go up. It's so annoying.
Yep.
Oh, just
You
for
just you're just sitting there with tension building as you got 1,000 different Pokemon with agilities and rock polishes and defense curls.
Yeah, but then like, if one of them use agility, all of them have to get to that speed of animation separately, and that takes forever.
Oh yeah, it's like
Doom
that.
music intensifies.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that in the Dynamax adventures or raids when you do
Yes, what we
when-
like to get, what we like to call getting cutscened.
you get cutscene mode.
Yeah. Then there's also
Honestly, I never played
another
Sword and
problem,
Shield.
and up and with Gates as well. Outside of the slow text speed, I also think that
Gates had
the
slow
mysteriosity
text
things, you know, where the dungeon gets an effect like enemies are sleeping or only specific tiles or that you can use items, are all locked behind the post game. Why? It would make the story a little bit more interesting if you had some randomness go on as you play through the story a little bit, because this is
But
another
I
gripe
think
that I
the
have.
worst.
Because here's the third gripe that I have with the game. For every story dungeon, you don't have to worry about a belly.
Yeah,
Call
and I
this a
love
hot
that.
take,
And I love
call
that.
it-
Fuck the belly. That is one of the things I dislike about the other.
and that's
Pokemon
where I have to
Dungeon
disagree
games.
with you as well.
And you know the
Call this a
funny
hot take
thing?
on my part.
Post-game
Like,
dungeons
call it a hot
also
take
have
on my
bellies.
part, really. You go first.
Okay, so my problem with the belly is you should be able to explore the dungeons. They're there to be explored. They're there for you to find things. The only thing the belly does is make you waste item slots for apples. And if you forget about apples, you best pray you find them. And that is just
Plain seeds really don't do much.
And that is just
Yeah.
like there's been so many times in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2 that I've been going through dungeons and I've been having to eat little berries that I've been finding on the floor because I ran out of apples. I get it. Okay, I get belly for shorter floor dungeons. You want to make sure the players aren't just there idling around. But for longer dungeons, having the belly is just item space that you, especially in the first one. The second one is not as bad because you have 6-packs. But in the first game, belly size was a problem. Because having to constantly
That's
manage...
something that
Yeah, to eat every 1,000 turns before you would, you know. Because in the
To be
first
honest-
2 games, the belly would drain at 1 every 10 steps, and starting the 3D era, it would take 1 every 7 steps. So there's that.
That's one of the things I really like about the remaster is that there are specific talents you can get on things that make
Yeah,
the
like,
stomach not even a threat.
I feel like
Small
small
stomach, eating
yeah.
eating even
Anything
a small
just
apple
fills
will
its belly.
completely fill it.
Another
And
thing
then there
I
are other
dislike
things that make it run out less.
with the belly, and this again does super pushing.
I won't defend pushing. Fuck pushing.
Pushing.
That's the only
is
thing
the
that I'll...
Pushing is optional.
stupidest
It's
mechanic
stupid.
in the game. It shouldn't be that you automatically push Pokemons. If you want to push a Pokemon, you should have to push a button. Not you have to
Yes.
push a button to not push. I'm sorry, but the amount of times that I've been trying to go back and that I'm like either A, have to push them back all of them at the same time, or B, oh, I remember I have to press the B button to move, is way too many times, and it is stupid. And the fact that it consumes one belly, yes, it consumes one slot of belly each time you push once, is stupid.
I will not
To
defend
be
that.
honest, I never had that issue.
But I will not defend that in returning super. I won't defend that. Pushing is dumb. Why? For the enemies, I can understand that you run, hold down the B. I can get that. That is an interesting idea. But not for allies. Why do I need to push the B button just to switch places? It's stupid.
You should be able
It's
to just switch
inconsistent.
places automatically. Okay, what are you talking
Yes.
about? Okay, Bo, I don't get this. What do you mean with the slow text speed?
Sorry?
Slow
What?
text speed in Gates to Infinity.
Um, so I have played through Gates, and while I don't mind it in the long run, because I know that it's unchangeable, it's there, I still think the text speed compared to every installment is slower. It's the fact that you also cannot change it is kind of annoying if you have a long cutscene because there's so much to read. You have to wait for everything to be on screen first, and then you can press the A button before something else pops up again.
Really?
Like, some of the cutscenes are needlessly extended because of the slow text speed.
Weird, I never thought of that.
To be honest, I found that mashing the B button is just really useful.
You don't have to mash it, you can just hold it down. But even that doesn't really work in Gates.
Yeah, but if you mash it, then it goes faster and it automatically moves the text forward instead of needing to let go anyway. Like hitting A to progress in the text boxes.
I'm gonna send something in images. Hold on, it's funny. I
Oh no.
I promise it's funny.
But
Okay, I guess then you're having your gripes with Gates to Infinity, yes?
yeah, because I wasn't done with the last gripe before you interrupted me. Like, yeah, you said that you don't like the belly. Me personally, I think that the belly mechanic is kind of a necessity because in the story dungeons, I think it's easy for players to just stand in one floor and become way too overleveled.
Here's the thing. There's already something to fix that. If you stay on the floor
Yeah.
for too long, you get kicked out, and it's not because of belly. There's already a
Again, I
mechanic
think-
made for
Yeah,
that.
that's in the remaster too. If you spend too long on the floor, then it tells you you need to
It
get to the
literally is a
stairs
turn
or
limit of
we're
1,000
kicking your
turns per
ass.
floor.
Okay, that
It is
has been a
literally
thing
1,000
since the
turns.
game. That has been since the first game.
But even then, the fact that it's literally 1,000 per floor, as opposed to having a set limit with belly,
Even then, if you bring
bite me that you
apples,
dislike it, Jimmy.
if
Bite
you
me.
bring
I genuinely think
apples-
it's a good idea.
if you bring apples, you can just keep going until, or, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to fight it. You know why? I think belly isn't necessary. I think the belly mechanics is unnecessary. And it was good that it was removed in Gates to Infinity. Here's the thing. The thing with belly is, especially in newer games, there are so many ways to just slow down the belly to the point that it just becomes something that you do not pay attention. The many times that I have just not cared about my belly until like grumbled once, like, oh, eat an apple, that's it, keep going. Oh, who cares? It's A, IQ abilities that make your belly go slower. B, items that increase, apples that increase your belly tenfold, for example. And the fucking, I'm not going to be able to say the name of this equipable because I don't know the item in English. Actually, no, never mind. I just remembered the stamina band.
Yeah.
Those three things already make hunger stupid. and just unnecessary. Because if you really want to do that, especially, here's the thing also, both, contradictory to what you just said, I said one of the reasons why I like Gates to Infinity is the fact that if you're having trouble with a dungeon, you don't need to stick in a floor of a dungeon. You can just push partner mode and go back into your paradise with some of your partner Pokemon, grind the items there, grind the levels there, whatever you need to do, you can just go back and keep going. You don't need to worry about having to grind in a singular floor. The only time I have grinded in singular floors on dungeons is to recruit a specific Pokemon.
I think that everyone would do that. Just take in the floor and try to recruit.
That is the only thing why people would stay on the floor long enough. So not having a belly is good because if you want to recruit a specific Pokemon, you're there for that, not for grinding. And it's like, oh shit, belly. What do I do now? Right?
Jimmy chooses verbal violence.
I'm not choosing verbal violence, Kane. I'm not insulting. I'm not saying swears. I'm just defending my point of view.
I mean, you can non-violently choose violence.
May I remind you I'm Spanish, so I'm very passionate about this.
Yes,
Okay.
how does that disprove what I said?
So yeah, those are the reasons why I personally think belly mechanics are just kind of useless. Okay, if it's there, cool.
No, I never minded them.
I don't mind them, but I just think they're necessary. And I was glad to see them gone, except for very certain dungeons in Gates to Infinity, because there were hunger mechanics in some of the super dungeons.
I can at the very least know where one dungeon you are saying, oh, I don't hate it there because that makes sense. The 99 floor dungeons.
99 floor dungeons should not have hunger. Because
I say they should, because,
I think they
there's
shouldn't.
tests of your skill in the game.
I think they shouldn't, because you need to focus on other things, and just adding one extra thing might make your brain combust. I know this, Bolt, because I played the entirety of the post-game from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 1. Do you want to know how many 99 floors there are in that game? Several!
I know, there are several ones.
And especially in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 1, where you only had 20 items, some of these dungeons drop no apples. So you have to prepare like half of your bag just for apples. And that is not okay. I'm sorry, Andy, if this is too much. I hear him just groaning in the background.
Hear?
What? Andy, groaning in the background, I think.
What sounded like someone's stomach?
Andy, are you hungry?
Yeah.
No.
What was that noise?
I
don't
did
know.
It
hear
sounded
that.
like it was like a gurgling sound.
Yeah.
Probably my my mouth.
But yeah, it's like...
You're sitting with your mouth open, you yawn
Especially
probably
for
then.
99 floor dungeons, hunger should not be a thing. And I say this from experience. I did one of the Zero Island tests. And has anyone tried to complete any of the Zero Island dungeons from Pokemon
Hold
Mystery
on,
Dungeon 2?
I'm getting hold on, there's a moth close by. I gotta get my
Leave the
hold on,
moth
one sec.
alone! Poor moth.
I don't understand what's happening.
Neither do I.
Bolt
I've
is
just been sitting here. I've just been sitting here to you three talk about mystery
And
dungeons.
you're just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Okay.
I tried playing the first one. I couldn't get into them.
Also, check you two since Bolt's gone. Check images.
No, I'm just got back. I had to deal with the
no.
small moth.
Well, anyway, then everyone look at the images.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Why did you have to take care of a moth, or what was it doing?
Oh, it was flying a little bit too close, and I figured, yeah, it's gonna annoy me later down, so might as well just take care of it
Killed it. Killed it in cold blood.
now.
Murderer!
Poor moth.
Murderer!
This is the moth. I'd rather not deal with the buzzing and the night as I try to sleep. I would
Oh.
rather not.
Okay, so, speaking of bugs that we killed not long ago.
They killed Kenny, you bastards!
I killed a cockroach like 2 days ago.
How do you kill a cockroach?
I
Very violently.
I sprayed it for a good minute with a cockroach killing spray, and I was like, okay, so
Yeah, that'll get it.
okay, let me explain what happened. It was, I think it was 2 days. I think it was Friday. Yeah, it was Friday because I was not streaming it on my 11. I was like, I looked at my feet nails and I'm like, they're too long. I should cut them. And I go to my father's bathroom since he has the best nail trimmer. And then I walk up to it just nonchalantly, and then I see a cockroach the size of a Hot Wheels car, long-wise, on my father's sink.
The size of a what?
A Hot Wheels car. The usual, usual Hot Wheels car size.
Oh.
Those are
Yeah,
pretty
well,
big.
you cut off on my end, which is why I had to ask. Concerning.
Yeah. I guess me just getting there and they see it just vibing. I'm like, holy shit! I had to leave the room for a second and take my breath because oh my god, okay, what do I do? And then I see that the cockroach killing spray is right next to me. And I'm like, I grab it, I open it, I grab it, like, get it ready.
It's just like bingo.
You all...
You're about to kill something.
Hold on. Has anyone seen any gifs from Pulp Fiction? The movie with John Travolta and fucking,
You know, it just reminds me of Spinning Cockroach.
gone.
There,
that one. Okay, you'll see, okay, so yeah, it's the water gun, but, I was literally, I put it at the cockroach like that, and just sprayed on it for like a minute, half a minute to a minute, non-stop, and I see the cockroach trying to climb out of the sink to then fall back down.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then I
Sad
stopped
trumpet
spraying
sounds.
When I send in images,
And
it
then
reminds me of that right now.
stopped for a minute,
Oh no.
stopped, closed the door. Yeah, funny cockroach. And then closed the door to let it, like, die from there. And I waited for a bit, and then I'm like, wait, how the hell did I get it out of there? Because it was in a very
To be
awkward
honest-
spot, because that thing is very awkward to grab things from.
Personally, I would have found a Tupperware or something, like caught it in the Tupperware, sprayed a bunch of it into it, and then closed it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I was just doing quick action thinking, okay? I was not going to try to catch it alive. I wouldn't have wanted to have flown away.
He didn't want to throw hands with it.
Exactly. I just wanted it dead. So I just killed it.
Yeah.
It's funny because you say that, because the first cockroach we saw in the house was right next to me. I was on my bed. I turn on the nightstand light and I see a cockroach like 10 centimeters away from my face. Standing on my nightstand, side of the nightstand. I'm like, oh, hello!
It's odd that this has
seen-
become a topic.
I
Oh,
ended,
well,
up,
any-
seen a cockroach before.
I ended up grabbing, putting it inside of
I
a
almost
cup.
did. In
I'm
fact,
not sure
wait.
if I had one to do it for myself.
I ended up,
Well, you see, we got a fridge from one of my grandma's friends,
And there was a cockroach in
and
there.
she did not. Oh, there were a bunch of them. Like the fridge
Oh,
was tore
no.
up. We had to get a new one.
Yep.
We
You
almost
made it.
had roaches because our grandma was less than patient with getting us a new fridge.
Oh no. Almost makes me think
Luckily,
that
we
she
don't
knew
have
what was
roaches.
inside and figured might as well gift it over to them to let it become their problem, you know?
She didn't know that it had roaches, but it was from a house that, if I remember correctly, had hoarders in it.
Oh.
Which hoarders, yeah.
If they're gonna have hoarders, at the very least make sure that everything is sealed and contained, especially with cockroaches. Before you know it, they could be very deadly, you know?
Yeah.
They might force you to fumigate a house.
See, my house doesn't have that problem. I
We-
have a dog who likes to chase things around.
Oh,
Ah.
we have an army of cats for that. I found many a dead cockroaches by the hand of our cats. And the cats that have, rented the outside.
Cats are very much like they enjoy
Interesting
hunting.
advice,
I
I
would
mean,
say more than they should, but
They're felines.
Uh,
Felines are good predators, so.
yeah, I would say more than they should, but they're cats.
They're cats. Let them be.
Man, I just reminded myself of one of the most cursed things that we've ever had from our cats.
Oh boy.
One of our cats really liked hunting, and one day brought a live mole into the house.
why?
Didn't because he was bringing it to Dad like, hey, I got you something. Look at it. It's great.
And what was it?
Oh,
You know, as
no.
kids do.
Hold on. Wait. What?
And
what was it?
what?
What was it that your cat hunted? I could not hear you.
It was a mole, and it was very much alive when he dropped it.
Oh, poor thing. The mole was like, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, it was trying to hide under stuff and everything apparently. Poor thing.
Poor thing. Feels bad, man.
This was not a light cat either. This was a considerably chunky cat that no other animal had the balls to mess with.
Yeah.
Chunk. What else?
This cat gave so little a fuck that he would chase dogs twice his size.
That is kind of funny. I guess that we're getting funny Splatoween. Something like
Halloween?
Splatfest this Halloween. I guess next Splatfest is Halloween themed. Look at the idea box that Mina sent, and not that long ago.
Oh, well,
Alright.
unfortunately, I don't have Splatoon 3.
Neither do I.
Yeah, that's
do.
a lie.
Also, for Unite players.
And he's the only one who has.
Yeah.
Ah!
For Unite players, season ends in less than a week. So if you want to get to Masters but you haven't, now it's time to fucking grind.
I hate the meta.
As per right this